Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for February 18, 2024. And in the news this afternoon, funeral home operator proposes licensing mausoleum solutions for cemetery crisis. With many of the island's public cemeteries in a deplorable state and some running out of space, at least one funeral director believes a rethink in how burials are done in Jamaica will resolve the issues. It is being suggested that the government move away from traditional in-ground burials to building public mausoleums. A licensing regime for funeral operators would then see them paying an annual fee to finance the maintenance of public burial sites and morgues. This is how the municipalities will be able to once and for all solve the challenges plaguing the public cemeteries, said Paul Patmore, who operates the Trelawney-based Patmore's funeral home. The funeral home director currently operates a mausoleum, which he said has revolutionized the business. The mausoleum style of burial easily addresses the space issues at the cemeteries. You could have as many as 6 burial sections in one structure, Patmore explained to the news. This will also allow the scope for these burial sites to be developed into lovely parks, which would be more pleasing to the eyes than the regular cemeteries. In addition, the parks could be creatively used to generate an income, he further suggested. Patmore also noted that mausoleums, which are being used in several countries, are more environmentally friendly than in-ground burials, as they eliminate the possibility of contamination of underground water sources from the chemicals used to prepare bodies. To maintain these mausoleums and the existing cemeteries across the island, Patmore suggested that the government annual fees from a well-regulated funeral industry would give municipalities a steady income stream for this purpose. At present, we have about 250 funeral businesses operating in Jamaica, and outside of the regular GCT, they are not paying anything. If the government could get each of them to pay an annual fee of about $40,000, they would have the funding that is needed for the maintenance of the public cemeteries and morgues, said Patmore, who was elected as an independent councillor in 2012 in the Lorimers division in Trelawney and served a single term in the then parish council. PNP candidate defends integrity amid social media scrutiny. The People's National Party councillor candidate for the Montego Bay Southeast Division, Lancel Stewart, has sought to defend his integrity as his old social media posts have come under heavy scrutiny. Stewart told the news that the posts were taken out of context as his only intention was to entertain his followers. In the posts, which have been making their rounds across various social media platforms on Friday, the PNP councillor candidate can be seen on video reciting "Another day, another dollar, another night, another client" while posing with US currency. In addition, multiple screenshots of photographs of money reportedly from an Instagram account bearing the name and a photograph of the candidate also made rounds on social media. Stewart did not deny that the account belongs to him. However, he said that he does not participate in lottery scamming. The videos were for entertainment purposes, and they are from 2 years ago when I was going to Atlanta. I bought some US from NCB and my friend who works at Margaritaville, Stewart explained. The councillor candidate maintained that he is a law-abiding citizen and a trained physical education teacher at the St. James High School. He pointed out that while he understands that the social media posts are suggestive, he is willing to undergo a background check if needed. You know, the trend came out about "another day, another dollar," so I was doing that for fun. It meant nothing, but if they want to check my background to see who I am, I have no problem with that. I am not a scammer. I am just a teacher, and I will continue serving the people, the PNP candidate told the news. In the meantime, Stewart said he believes he is the victim of a malicious act as he has gained popularity as a PNP candidate in the Montego Bay Southeast Division. I am in the division as a councillor candidate and I am doing my work. But my colleagues on the other side are getting scared of what I am doing in my division, he said. People out there understand what is going on and they need a change, so they are gravitating to my side and they have seen that. So what they are trying to do now is to put out some stuff by going on my social media page, taking off some posts to say that I am a scammer, Stewart added. Stating that he is not pointing fingers at his challenger, the Jamaica Labour Party councillor candidate Arthur Lynch, Stewart told the news that he is of the view that JLP supporters are behind his social media attack. "I am not going to say it's the councillor candidate, but it's someone from his team and the Jamaica Labour Party at large that is doing this," Stewart claimed. At the same time, the councillor candidate is undaunted by the backlash, stating that he is fit and ready to serve the people. He is also confident that he will be named the next councillor when the results of the polls are announced on February 26. "They are trying to bring me down while bringing down the People's National Party and the Montego Bay Southeast, but I am here staying firm. I am staying on the ground. I am for the people, and I am with the people," he said. "I am fit for the election. I am a government worker as a teacher. I don't indulge in things, and they know that. I have taught a lot of persons from my division, and they know who I am," Stewart maintained, as he appealed to those circulating these videos and images to desist as their claims are baseless and without truth. Chichi's 4 murder cases may go to circuit court. On March 1, efforts will get underway to determine whether the trial of a man charged with 4 murders, a triple and a single, will be moved from the parish court to circuit. 26-year-old Travis Chichi Tommings is on a triple murder rap in connection with the killings of 7-year-old Justin Perry, 9-year-old Nakaliva Smith, and 26-year-old Tevin Bansell Hale. The murders occurred in Salt Spring, St. James. He is also charged with the murder of 47-year-old Anthony Platop Forbes in a separate incident. In addition to the murder charges, Tommings has also been charged with 2 counts of shooting with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, and using a firearm to commit a felony. He is being represented by attorney-at-law Adrian Days. When the case was heard in the St. James Parish Court on Thursday, the court was informed that the file for the triple murder had been completed and that the prosecution's bundle was ready to be served on the defense. However, in the case of the single murder, the court was told that the post-mortem report was still pending and would be completed in another month. Presiding Judge Sasha Marie Smith Ashley subsequently remanded Tommings in custody until his next court hearing. According to police reports, around 5:20 p.m. on November 6, a taxi operator was driving his gray 2006 motor car from Salt Spring, heading to Montego Bay with Perry and Smith on board. Hale reportedly stopped the vehicle and asked to be driven to his house. As Hale entered the car, a man armed with a rifle immediately exited bushes on the right side of the roadway and opened gunfire at the vehicle, hitting him, Smith, and Perry in the heads and the upper bodies. Regarding Forbes' murder, police reported that around 1:10 a.m. on October 27, Tommings and his accomplices broke into Forbes' house, opening gunfire at him before escaping in the area. Forbes was assisted to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.